पेनड्राइव एक्सेस से बनाना है सर पेनड्राइव Should we start now? Okay. Should we start now? Yes. All of you please check it. Okay. See what we will do. Which are the example we discussed in the class. Same example we will implement now. So, this and we will first implement with the help of supervised learning using decision tree algorithm. Okay. So for this we have got use that sklearn library. So in the sklearn library, no need to write the means code, logic and वगैरह. Just we have to use that function, decision function. sklearn dot that decision function. We just import some libraries with the help of that. So it's very easy to do that machine learning programming. Always is whatever that sklearn is very good library is there. Okay. So similar kind of another libraries are also there. Just use that any library where that all the functions are embedded and just use that particular function. Before going to implement that algorithm, I'll just explain this example. Please check it. Is it visible? Okay. So that same example is there by computer. Okay. See ID, age, income, student, credit rating. These are the features. And by computer is the output label. Okay. Here only two classes are there, no and S. So final our output will get it only the two classes, S or no, whenever we do that unseen data. So in the ages, see what are the things are there? Youth, middle and senior. These are the three types are there. Ages, three types are there. Youth, middle and senior. Now this type of data is called as categorical data. Categorical data means input in the form of string. Okay. Income also there are three categories are there: high, medium and low. Three categories are there. And for student, yes or no, two categories are there. For the credit rating, three categories are there. Two categories are there: fair and excellent. And output in two categories only, no and yes. Okay. So first what we have to do, and final output is a bias computer. This is our final output. This one we will just keep it as a y. Y means this is your dependent variable, and these are our x. These are our x. These are the independent variable. But y value is dependent on all these x variables. Okay. So first initially step 1. Okay, count how many records are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 17 records are there. Out of these 17 records, you have to count it at how many no and how many yes are there. How many no and how many yes are there. So first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 no's are there. So remaining 9 are total 14 are there. Na? So 5 no's are there. So remaining 9 are this one S are there. So count S and no S 9 and no 5. Barabar total 14. After that, you need to calculate the entropy. Entropy of a data set. Actually, whenever we do program, we don't need to calculate the entropy. Directly use a function and it will get automatically calculated. So this is very means advantage of machine learning. All the inbuilt libraries are there. You have to only use that inbuilt library. Okay. So, but how it will work at the back end? See, entropy you need to calculate. What is the formula for entropy? Minus P plus log P. Okay. And this base for the log is 2. You know now how to calculate a log for the base 2. Whatever, for example, if you want to calculate 8 and calculate log 8 and base 2 is there. Simply just type it 8 on the calculator. Ln sign is there. Ln. Okay. After that, whatever the value is there, then divide by 2 and again ln sign. Ln sign. Okay. That output is there nothing but that your log that particular 8 log 8 to the base 2. Okay. So just this entropy formula is there. Probability of one class. How many classes are there? Only 2 classes are there. So first this is S probability class and this is second one is called the no probability class. How many S are there? 9 S are there and 5 no's are there. So we just write a formula that 9 by 14. Probability of positive class is 9 by 14. बराबर है क्या नहीं? 9 S are there ना? 9 S are there. So probability is that out of 14 records, 9 times S is there. Okay, and for negative, out of 14 records, 5 times no is there, 5 by 14. Is it clear? So first class is that 9 by 14 and second class is that 5 by 14. Okay, after that just put in this same thing in the formula, minus 9 by, why is minus sign is there? Because always we are going to calculate entropy, entropy is uncertainty, it is never negative. It is never negative, that's why this minus sign is there. So minus 9 by 14 log to the base 2, 9 by 14 minus no class wala 5 by 14 log to the base 2, 5 by 14. Okay, calculate this thing, you will get a value 0.940. So this is the overall entropy of S and no class. Is it clear? After that, step 3, calculate the information gain of each attribute. Information gain of each attribute. Okay, for example, see age. For the age, 3 categories are there: youth, middle, and senior. Now you have to just find out that for the youth, how many records are there for the youth? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 for the youth. For the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 for the middle. Remaining out of 14 for the senior. Okay, so youth 5 records are there, middle 4 records are there, and senior 5 records are there. Clear? Okay. So out of these 5 records, again you have to just check that how many yes and how many no's are there. For the youth, see here, youth this 1 no. For the youth 2 no. Next youth 3 no. Now youth 1 S is there, and this one again youth 2 S and 3 no's for the 5 records of youth. 5 records of the youth, out of that 2 S and 3 no's. Okay, same formula, 2 by 5 log to the base 2 by 5 minus 3 by 5 log to the base 3 by 5, calculate entropy. This is 0.971. Same way for the middle, just check that how many records are there for the middle, how many S and how many no's are there. Now see, this is only the one class is there, the remaining class is 0. The remaining class is 0. So in this case, is there any uncertainty? Directly final answer is there, na? One class only. One class is of that S only. So there is no uncertainty. That's why this entropy is 0. What is the maximum value of entropy? Is 1. When there is a 50-50% are there, that time it is a 1. Is 50% this time or 50% this class or 50% that class? That is the maximum entropy is 1. Okay. If one class is 0 and one class is all that thing, that is a 0 entropy is there. Okay. Now same way senior 5 records are there, out of that 3 S and no 2. So entropy is that your 0.971. So weighted entropy for that 3, all that 3, just take it at 5 by 14 into 0.97, 4 by 15, this 5 for the youth, 4 by 14, out of 14, 5 records for the youth, out of 14, 5 records for the middle, and out of 14 5 records for the senior, usually this value we have calculated just now. This is the value we have calculated. Okay, so in this way calculate the weighted entropy 0.693. Once you calculate weighted entropy, you need to calculate this is weighted entropy 0.693. Okay, then calculate the information gain. Based on that information gain, you have to just total entropy is 0.940 total is no only that 5 and 9 out of 14. Total entropy is 0.90 and for age entropy is 0.694. So just subtract this 0.694 from the 0.940. Okay, so we will get answer that is your 0.24. So this is nothing but entropy of age attribute. Entropy of age attribute. Okay, this is nothing but entropy of age attribute. In this way, you have to calculate entropy of income attribute. How many types are there in income? High, medium, low. How many yes, how many low? How many yes, how many no? How many yes, how many low for every category? Whatever that you will get it, you have to just subtract it from that 0.940. That 9.0940 is the total entropy. Okay, in this way calculate for student. After that, once you get it all that thing, you calculate for credit rating also. Okay, now just check it that which one is having that maximum entropy information gain. Is it visible for you? Okay, so attribute age 0.247, student information gain is a 0.151, credit rating information gain is this one and income. So out of that, which one is having that highest information gain? Age. So age will become our root node. Age will become our root node. Okay, once root node is there, then there are 3 branches. Can you tell me which are the 3 branches? One branch is youth, one branch is middle, and one branch is that senior. Okay, now for the remaining attribute again repeat all these things. For the remaining are student, credit rating, and income. Find out the entropy. Which one is that maximum one? Then will become that leaf for that particular branch. Let's check it here. Root node is age now. After that, for the age, middle is there, all S are there. So leaf node is S. Once you will get that leaf node, stop it there only. Okay. Leaf node means one category only. All S or all no in this way. Okay. After that, for the youth, 3 then remaining attribute for the youth means after that youth which node will come na? After youth. So remaining nodes are income, student, and credit. Income, student, and credit. Okay. Now again calculate the income, student, credit information gain. So here you will get that student is having that maximum information gain. Okay. And again for that how many yes and how many no's are there and in this way. Then for the age again calculate which one is the information gain, which one is having maximum information gain. That means here credit rating is the information gain, maximum information gain. Okay. In this way you will get this kind of a final decision tree. Age is my root. Age is my root. After that 3 branches are there, youth, middle, and senior. For the middle, all S is there, so no need to go for next branches. For the middle, which are the records of middle, all S are there, no any no is there, not there. So this is the end. There is no any branch further. Okay. For the youth, again you will just find out that maximum information gain. So here student is the maximum information gain. Again here no and S. So how many no and S? These are the your leaf nodes. Okay, for senior, then again next branch will come as a credit rating, and in the credit rating again fair and excellent, and then fair and excellent yes and no. In this way, your program will give a decision tree. Okay, now we'll solve this example same way. Okay, now you tell me, you will do with me or should I directly show that how it will execute? Otherwise, try for that. Just try. All of you open your Gmail account first. All of you open your Gmail account. Hurry up. I have opened my Gmail account. Is it visible? Whatever on the screen, is it visible for you? If no, then no need to go forward. Is it visible or not? Actually, here now sir, white screen should be there. Background ला white screen असायला हवी तुम्ही दिसलं असतं ते. एक क्लियर नाही ना, उद्यापासून प्रोव्हिजन करा म्हणजे प्रॅक्टिकल पण क्लियर. Otherwise, can you come here? I'll just show you that code and you will just check it and you can do it at home also. No issue. इकडे या जस्ट 5 मिनिटं सांग प्लीज. ओके गुगल ॲप्सवर जायचं इकडे गुगल ॲप्स then Google Drive. Okay, just right here search bar is there, search bar is there, collab. Okay, so it will do that collab notebook. Okay, collab notebook. For example, new. Then after searching there, it will give that go for more and collab notebook. This Google collab. Okay, this one. You get fresh mode, blank mode, and you have to write your program here. Why we are using this one? Because if our machine's capacity is not so strong, then here we can use that runtime GPU and all that thing. So whatever the performance is there, performance in terms of a time complexity, we will get very less time if we use that online GPU services. Okay, now we'll write a program. So write a program also what I do. Same. So first you need to import file. I'll share each and everything with sir, don't worry. Okay, see here code is there, na? Code for the code plus sign. Text the comment, if you are going to add some comment there, this text sign is there and run all. Full program if you want to run, then run all. Otherwise you can run cell-wise also. So first one you can import file. Okay. Now here I have taken a file that import pandas as a PDF. Okay. Pandas is a framework that whatever the analysis means your numerical data with categorical data is there, na? Fair, good, excellent, yes, no, etc. It will handle that panda. NumPy, import NumPy as a NP. Numerical data it will handle. Then from sklearn.tree. So just now I said that no need to write to formula for information gain, no need to do that entropy formula calculation. Just simply from sklearn.tree import decision tree classifier. That's why you can do all the programs your own only. Simply you have to use that sklearn and import that whatever the algorithm you want to execute it. From sklearn.preprocessing. Preprocessing is needed for everywhere. Okay, because data, whatever the data it's not in that correct. Sometimes some missing values are there, some null values are there. You have to do the proper treatment so that all the missing value, null value that way. Preprocessing.import label encoder. Now see, our data is there, categorical data is there, na? X, no, etc. So we just make it into terms of 0, 1 in this way. Youth, senior, middle is there, so it will not take that youth, senior, middle. It will take youth as a 0, middle as a 1, senior as a 2 in this way. So that's why you need a label encoder. Label will encode a label. Okay. And after that, sklearn import trees also. And import matplotlib.py plot as a PLT. Okay. This is that we are going to plot a tree. This is for graph. We are going to plot a tree. That's why this graph is there. Just execute this one first. So good programming practice. Instead of executing full code, just execute cell wise. Execute. If errors are there, here you will get added errors. If it's correct, then here you will get a tick mark. Tick mark is there. See. And how much time required? 3 seconds only. This tick mark and 3 seconds. So next code, just keep it on that plus sign, plus sign. Okay. Now see there are data. You have to do that data. Now there are multiple ways are there how you will import your files. So first one is that just take it from this way. now see here, this is our database actually. How many attributes are there? Age, income, student, credit student. And this is our label, final output, by computer also. So first one is that you have to just do it in the sequence. Youth, middle, senior. See whatever the sequence is there, na? See in this way. Youth, middle, senior, middle, youth in this way. For second one, income starting from high, medium in this way. So here, okay, see from income high, medium to in all the 14 values. Okay, and this is the array. This for this A is array. That's why square bracket is there. And this is a complete function. That's why curly bracket is there. कर्ली ब्रॅकेट म्हणून तुमचं हे जेएसपी फॉर्मॅटचा डेटा आणि ॲरे म्हणून तुमचा स्क्वेअर ब्रॅकेट अँड सी दीज आर द ऑल द न्यूमेरिकल व्हॅल्यूज आर देयर सो एजला तुम्हाला कोटेशन द्या सिंगल कोटेशन अँड ऑल दॅट यूथ वगैरे ऑल प्रत्येकाला सिंगल कोटेशन इट्स अ मॅन्डेटरी ऑल दीज आर सेपरेटेड बाय कॉमास okay this is the one way that you can type it here another way is that whatever that file is there you can just store it in the excel file save that excel file as a .csv file you can directly upload that file okay with the google directly directly upload that file this is another way third way to take the database that for example online database is there whatever that url you have to just take that one variable url take that url in the single quotation okay and after that just display that whatever the data into that url is here these are the three ways are okay so just execute it just check it that whether it's correct output or not okay some error is there okay so what kind of error is there okay now it's a correct sign what is that correct sign indicate that is clear now okay after that display that data okay see now this is our data yes or no okay age income student credit rating and price computer okay this is our data simple see this is very simple programming there python programming just whatever that in the data frame we have taken all this thing in the data variable is data okay and just we are displaying that data this is a function is there pd dot data frame data pd means that panda see we have taken here that import pandas as pd so pd dot data frame and after that what this data in this data our data is here this is a variable data that's why we are just taking it in df and we are just displaying the df okay after that next code starting then again from here then step 3 encoding categorical data means what is the categorical data just yes no categorical data fair good excellent categorical data we just convert it to 1 2 0 1 in this way okay so encode it into that numerical values now for that we are going to use that label encoder so simply because we have imported as a label encoder there okay label encoder see here we have taken a label encoder from sklearn dot pre-processing input label encoder okay so automatically it will assign that see here 22011 can you tell me what is that 22011 22 means 2 is a youth middle is 0 and senior is 1 in this way okay this high low medium low means 0 now we just check it that high low medium high means 0 and 2 and middle means 1 in this way okay and yes no 0 1 0 1 in this way this is the label encoding It's okay. After that, now see what we'll do some training part and some testing part. Training part and testing part. So that's why you need to split the features. What will come into that training? Obviously, this four initial, this will come this part. So this part will come into training. Age, income, student rating, and trading. Output वाला part क्या रहेगा? This is our y. This is our y. It's a dependent variable. Y is by computer. It's a dependent variable, and these are all the x. These are the independent variable. Y is dependent on this all the x values. Okay. So for that you need to do that training and testing split. Okay, what will come into that in the y? Only Pi's computer. And remaining CDA only drop that Pi's computer, remaining comes in the x. Okay. So here we have assigned x and y. For new. Okay. Now x is there this part and y is only that Pi's computer. Okay, हो गया. Next. Now train the decision model. So simply for that no need to calculate information gain, entropy, all the calculations. Simply you have to just use it. Function decision tree classifier. That's it. Okay, so model decision tree classifier, it will calculate entropy, it will calculate information gain on the each and everything. Okay, it will decide that which is good, and after that, whatever that x and y there will fit it. Fit. Okay, decision classifier हो गया, it's correct. And now next one is that visualize the decision tree. Once you हे हो गया decision classifier, visualize the decision tree with the help of matplot library. Okay, we have taken an import matplot as a PLT. So PLT dot figure dot pick size and tree plot. See, as output you are getting. Age is a root node. Okay, 94% exit. This is a 94%. 5 S are there, 9 nodes are there, class S and all this one and all that. See, after that class is this middle class and then all. So this is your output for your this problem. Okay. Now for example, now it's okay. We have trained the model. Okay. Now we'll do the testing part. Okay. We'll do some unseen data. Unseen data means this data is not here. This data is not here in this table. See here in this way, na senior, low, S, fair, then S. Senior, low, S, excellent, then no. Okay, we'll use some different combination. Okay, then unseen data. Okay, so for example, we use like age, youth, income, medium, student is credit fair. Okay, so you need to do that test data first in this way. Test data. Okay, this variable name is test underscore data. PD dot data frame in this data. Okay, it's given. Now after that, we just apply this test data to our model. Okay, now prediction, predict what is the result of that test data. Prediction. Prediction output is 1, means S. So if age is a youth, income is a medium, student is S, he is a student, and credit rating is a fair, then he can buy the computer. Output is yes. Is it clear? This is our machine learning output for the unseen data. So what is our output? That if 1 is there, then bytes computer means yes. If 0 is there, bytes computer no. So whatever for our new unseen data, we have received result as S. Okay. So this is your program. So easily you can able to do any kind of program with the help of this collaborative. Okay? Is it clear? Simply, yes sir.
Compiler for generating the
See? This is a, you have to just give the name if you want to save it. Right? Here, our title is there, you will get name something. It will be always there in your, for example, 11.55. Next time I can do the whatever coding is there once I open the I.IMP.
so we can change file.
Yes, you can change file name, you can do any kind of coding and all that. Okay, if use data is there, then you can take the tools also, tools then command plate setting, the setting, then whatever the remaining your this one is there, all that. Okay, and here is RAM and disk is there, RAM and disk is there. So I can select it from here, RAM, disk, वगैरह, all that thing. Setting वगैरह I can do. Is it clear?